Welcome back to another yoga video. Today we are going to do a restorative yoga practice to enable us to have a great night's sleep. Restorative yoga is a passive practice which is calming and meditative. The entire focus of the practice is for relaxation and release. For this practice, you'll need a bolster or some pillows, and you'll need a blanket. If you don't have a bolster, then you can use some thick pillows like these or bed pillows. So I would make sure you have about 4 pillows if you're able to. So I'd say either have 4 pillows or 2 pillows and a bolster and a blanket. You can also use blocks as well if you have those handy. So you might like to wear socks and a jumper. You want to get cozy because we'll be staying in some of these postures for a while. We will do some breath work and then a quick warm-up before we get into the practice. So sitting comfortably in a seated position, equally on both sit bones, lengthen the spine and start connecting to your breath. Inhaling and exhaling through your nose, maybe placing your left hand over your heart and your right hand over your tummy. Let's do some chest and belly breathing. So you'll start by inhaling through your nose and feeling your belly expand like a balloon. As you exhale, you feel your belly contract, letting out the air. You can do this a few times, or if you're familiar with this, on your next inhale, feel your belly expand like a balloon, and then extend that to your chest so your chest expands. As you exhale, allow the chest to contract first, followed by your belly contracting and squeezing all the air out. Continue this round of breathing, so feeling your belly expand first, then your chest. And then in your own time, as you exhale, feel the air release from your chest first, and then from your belly. Continue with this cycle, breathing in and out through your nose. This helps to engage the diaphragm, the big muscle that sits below your lungs. It can be difficult to get the coordination of this breathing, so don't worry if you're struggling to continue the sequence, and if you'd prefer, just focus on belly breathing, feeling your belly expand like a balloon and contract as you exhale. This type of breathing also is great for your diaphragm, helping your lungs to expand. And maybe over time and with practice, you'll be able to develop into the chest and belly breathing. Relax now, returning to your normal breathing pattern. Relax your hands down. We will now introduce some movement. So inhale your arms up overhead, palms together. As you exhale, lower your left hand to your right knee, your right hand gently behind you. Inhale your arms up overhead again, and then exhale, swap hands. So your right hand to your left knee, left hand gently behind. We'll do this again. Inhale your arms up, exhale, change back to the original side. Inhale your arms up over your head and exhale, twisting the other way. Right hand to left knee. Inhale back through center. Now this time lowering your right hand to the side, reach your left arm over, feeling that stretch on the side body. And change over, so now you're reaching your right hand up over, left hand to the mat, feeling a gentle stretch on the right side of your body. Moving with your breath. Continue, inhale up and over to the right, exhale to center, and then inhale up and over to the left for the last time. And exhale back to center. Now making your way into tabletop on all fours, so your knees under your hips, your wrists under your shoulders. We're going to do some cat-cows, so inhaling, dropping your belly, opening the chest. Your gaze lifted, exhale, rounding through the spine, looking at your belly, tucking your tailbone. Inhale, opening the chest again, and exhale, rounding through. Continue this with your breath a few times, warming up your spine. Nice and gentle, exhale, rounding the spine. Inhale, opening your heart. Remember to stay connected to your breath and then come into neutral. From here, reach your right arm up, slide it under your left, stretch your left hand to the front of your mat, and breathe here in and out through your nose. In, thread the needle. Coming back through tabletop, swapping sides, inhale your left arm up, and then slide it through and under your right, stretching your right hand forward. This is a great stretch to open up the top of the back, so if you're hunched over screens or at a desk for a while, this is lovely. Coming back through into tabletop now. Step your hands so they're slightly in front of your shoulders. Tuck your toes, and we are going to press up into a bent-legged downward dog. So you're imagining you're getting your chest to your thighs with bent knees. And just slowly, one at a time, extend and straighten one leg, coming back into your bent knee downward dog. Pedal out your legs, maybe timing it with your breath. You could start to introduce some twisting, maybe looking underneath your armpits, making sure you're pressing through both hands and feet. Lower your knees. And then maybe you want to roll through the spine, so you come through to plank, push back to your downward dog, and really ride out this movement, loosening up your spine. Pressing equally into your toes, into your palms, fingers are spread and engaged. Slowly walk your feet towards your hands, and then spread your feet a little bit wider, and we're just going to hang here in ragdoll. You can hold onto your elbows to prevent any limitation that your hands might give. And then slowly rolling up to stand. Have a big stretch up, maybe a slight back bend. And now we're going to make our way back to the mat. So that was our lovely warm-up, and now we can start our restorative yoga practice. Although these poses are gentle, it's really important that you warm up before you do restorative practice to enable you to fully relax into the poses. We're going to be coming into our first position, so sitting either in front of your bolster or two pillows. You're going to open your knees and just fold forward, turning your head to look at the left. This is your supported child's pose. So we'll be staying in this position for about 2 minutes, so make sure that you're really relaxed. Unlike yin, restorative yoga is full relaxation, and you shouldn't feel any tension or pulling. So if you do, then you need to adjust so that you can completely and fully relax. Going back to the yoga breathing that we were doing earlier, feel your chest expand, then your belly, then lower your chest, and then lower your belly. Continue with this breathing pattern, or feel free to just count your breaths or rest in stillness in any way that you can, enjoying this meditative practice. I'm going to leave you here now for the remaining minute, so try not to move and just really relax. Okay, now you're just going to turn your head so you're facing the other way so you can stretch the neck. Turn your head so it's resting on your left cheek, this time looking to the right. Get comfortable again. Remember to stay connected to your breath. And then I'm going to leave you here for just under another couple of minutes. And then I'll bring you back when it's time to get ready into the next pose. Alright, slowly now start to take some more intentional breaths and slowly make your way up to a seated position out of this pose. From here we're going to come into our supported supine twist. So you're going to sit so your right hip is next to your cushions or your bolster, and your knees are going to be bent, stacked on top of each other at 90 degrees. You're going to be laying on your right hip but twisting your chest so it's flat to the cushions, gently looking over to the left so your head is looking in the same direction of your knees as this is gentler on the neck and the spine. Remember, it's important to get comfortable, and I'm going to leave you here for another couple of minutes. Alright, bringing your attention back to your breath. Slowly now come up and we are going to swap sides. So this time you are going to sit so that you have your left hip towards your cushions or your bolster, and your knees out 90 degrees, coming down on your left hip, twisting your chest so it's flat on your cushions or bolster, with your left cheek on the bolster or cushions looking over to the right. Again, make sure you're comfortable, and once you find that comfortable position, really try not to move, resting in stillness. And I will leave you here for another couple of minutes. Stay connected with your breath. Relax your mind just as you are relaxing your body. And then I will bring you back when it's time to get into the next posture. Once again, take some deeper and intentional breaths and slowly come up to a seated position. We're going to make our way into our wide leg supported forward fold. Again, using bolsters or your cushions, find a comfortable position that you can hold where there's no tension in your body and you can fully and completely relax. Maybe it's using your cushions, hugging it so they're supporting your chest. Or if you are using a yoga bolster, then you can have that so it is in a similar position, but you can actually rest your forehead on it. And allow your arms to fall down somewhere comfortable. Remember, we'll be holding this for a couple of minutes again. So making sure that wherever you are fully relaxed and able to let everything go. You have about another minute here, so I will leave you to connect with your breath, and then I'll bring you back again as before. Wonderful. Now, taking your time again, slowly start to come out of this position, maybe holding onto the bolster and allowing yourself to gently sit up. From here, we're going to make our way into the second to last posture. This one is a lovely heart opener. It's a supported fish pose with a supported butterfly legs as well. So you can have your legs out in front of you, bolster or a couple of pillows behind your bottom with the soles of your feet together. So as I mentioned at the start, you might like to use some extra pillows or blocks in this posture, so you can place them under your knees so there's no tension in your hips and your knees and hips are fully relaxed. Then you're going to relax back, feeling this gentle heart opener in supported fish and butterfly pose. Just like before, I'm going to leave you here with your breathing for a few moments, making sure wherever you are, you're comfortable and you can hold this while breathing easy. I'll bring you back again like last time. Lovely. So now bringing back some intentional breathing, slowly make your way out of this pose. I hope you enjoyed that one. That's actually my favorite probably. Let's come down now into our final relaxation pose, and this is a Shavasana pose with your legs elevated. So placing your cushions or your bolster under your knees. This one, as it's the last one, we'll be holding it for slightly longer, about 3 minutes. So you might like to cover yourself with a blanket, making sure you can get really cozy in this one. You want to be nice and warm. Remember, we want to stay still to feel the benefits of this restorative practice. So, tucking yourself in nicely, coming back to lie on your back, we'll take our final relaxation. So maybe have your feet slightly apart, allowing them to turn out so your hips are relaxed, palms are up and your arms are slightly away from your body. Here in this final posture, I want you to take yourself on a tour around your body, starting at your feet, your toes, your heels, your arches, your ankles, moving your way up your legs, to your knees, to your hips, to the base of your spine, middle of your spine, upper back and shoulders, not forgetting your fingers, your palms, your wrists, elbows, shoulders up to the neck, your face, feeling the back of your head, the back of your neck. Can you allow everything to relax and just let go, making sure that you're not holding onto any tension anywhere? Feel yourself sinking into the mat, into the floor, feeling so relaxed that you wouldn't even be able to move if you wanted to. You're calm and at peace. And promise yourself you'll be able to stay still for this restorative final part of your practice, connecting with your breath, feeling relaxed, and knowing that you're ready to sleep. I'm going to leave you here for your final minute Connect with your breath. Value this time you have with yourself, and I'll bring you back just like the previous times. Okay, you're welcome to stay here for as long as you like, but if you're ready to move on with me, then start to bring some movement into your fingers and your toes. Maybe stretch and reach your arms out long, overhead. Engage and stretch, and then relax. Let everything sink back down again. Slowly and taking your time, hug your knees into your chest. Maybe rock gently from side to side. And then slowly come and roll onto your right side. If you're able to, keep your eyes closed. Support your head under your hand. And then again, really taking your time. Bring your way up to a seated position, keeping your eyes closed. I'm going to sit cross-legged, but you're welcome to sit as you like. Hands by your sides. Inhale them up and over your head. Exhale to your heart center. Let's go again. Inhale your arms up overhead. Exhale, bringing them to your heart center. One final time, inhaling your arms up over your head. Exhale and bring them to your heart center. Bringing your thumb knuckles to your third eye between your eyebrows. Gently bow your head. Thanking yourself for practicing today. Now rubbing your palms together, building up some heat in your hands. Cover your palms over your eyes. Allow your eyes to welcome the warmth of your palms, slowly blinking and then moving your hands away, allowing the light in. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you feel as calm and as relaxed as I do. And as always, I hope to see you in the next one. Thank you.